Hey everybody, welcome to Christy Dawn's Cooking, and today I'm going to share with you a red velvet peanut butter blossom cookie. It's a variation on the traditional peanut butter blossom with some added chocolate, so I hope you all like this. For this recipe, you need Hershey Kisses, 1 stick of butter, peanut butter, sugar, 1 egg, red food coloring, pure vanilla extract, milk, cocoa powder, flour, baking soda, salt, and some red sanding sugar. Okay, so what I've done to begin with, I went ahead and took the 1 stick of softened butter and put it in the mixer. You've seen me do that before, so you don't need to watch me do that again. I also have in here 1.5 cups of sugar. Go ahead and add that. And, we have 3/4 of a cup of creamy peanut butter. So I'm add everything in, turn the mixer on, and get all these creamed together. That's going to take a couple minutes. So while that's working, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add all of the dry ingredients together. I have in the bowl here 1.5 cups of flour. I want to make sure I had the right measurement for you guys, along with 3 tablespoons of cocoa, and I have a Dutch process, which is a really high quality cocoa, along with 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. And that's what makes it the red velvet, is the cocoa, along with the red food coloring. Just go ahead and give this a good mix. Remember, the more you mix now, the less work that your mixer has to do, and it makes it a more tender cookie. Set that off to the side. Looks great. I'm going to go ahead and scrape all this down so we know it's all well incorporated. I'm going to let the answer machine get that. It's going to take another minute till it gets really creamy. Yeah, I'm going to set you guys up so you can come over and see inside. That's good. Alrighty, that is looking good. Now we're going to continue on with the wet ingredients. We have 1 egg, and it's room temperature. Remember, make sure everything's room temperature, because you don't want to put a cold egg in there. It's going to make the butter harden up. I have 2 tablespoons of milk. Whatever milk you have, it doesn't have to be a specific one. I have 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. And now we're going to put 1 teaspoon of red food coloring in. That's going to make it the red in red velvet. Be really careful with this. It will stain. I'm going to turn this on low because I don't want the red food coloring to splatter. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and scrape down again. Oh, I did go ahead and turn my oven on to preheat to 375, so you heard it just go off now. You see it's getting really pink, but it will turn red the longer it sits. Okay. Give it another little scrape. We're almost there. Everything well incorporated. You can really smell the peanut butter. Okay, that looks great. So I'm going to slowly, like you've seen me do before, just add a little bit of the dry at a time. And then give it a couple seconds, let it come all together. A little bit more. A little bit more. Final batch. This looks great. Now it's going to kind of look like a purpley brown kind of a color. But that's okay. That's exactly what we want. Gotta make sure everything is scraped off. Whoop! Scraped off the paddle. Scrape down the edges. We're gonna get it one more good turn, couple seconds, and then they'll be ready to go. And that's it. Go ahead and take the paddle off. Take the bowl off. I'm going to bring you guys around again. Give it a good stir, then I want you guys to see what the dough's supposed to look like. It's going to be more of a stiff dough, but that's what we want because we're going to roll them into balls. Give it a good scrape in here. Make sure everything's well incorporated. Make sure I'm not seeing any white spots of flour or maybe dark spots of cocoa. That looks great. So you see? That's exactly what we want it to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up. And I'm going to show you how we prep these for baking. So I went ahead and put a piece of parchment paper on my cookie sheet. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take just a simple spoon. And I'm going to take about the size of like a small golf ball. About 1 inch. Your hands will get a little bit red, but that's okay. It will come off. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make, take my hands and shape that into a ball. And I'm going to toss it in the spread sanding sugar. Just give it a little nudge here and there just to make sure it's completely coated. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So I'm going to do another one. Like about 1 inch in diameter around there, maybe 1.5 inches. See if you guys can see that. I'm just going to, just gently, the dough is soft. Go ahead and do that. Do another one. guys can see that. Just make sure it's coated with the red sanding sugar. All right, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to do 4 across and 3 down to give me a dozen. So when this is all done, I'm going to pop them in the oven at 375 degrees, and they're going to bake for about 8 to 10 minutes, and I will show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. So the cookies were in the oven for 9 minutes. I checked them at 8, and I thought they just needed 1 more minute, and I love, see how they're cracked? That's exactly what you want to see. So now what I'm going to do is take some Hershey Kisses, and my girlfriend Leanne's here, whoop, and Mac. She's going to help me. So come on over here, Leanne. So we'll go ahead and just put one right in the middle. This is great to have extra hands here. Now remember how in the past we've always let the cookies sit for 2 minutes. That just gives them a chance to continue to bake and harden up a little bit. Making cookies is so much fun with a friend, isn't it, Leanne?
It is.
So,
I'm honored to help you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. All right, so we're going to let these sit for another minute, and then I'm going to move them on to the cooling rack.
I have an ulterior motive to being here today.
You do.
So,
You want me to?
yeah.
You want your face?
I want yours in here.
Mine.
With me.
You're so sweet. All right, I didn't know anything about this, guys, seriously.
No?
Leanne's my bestie. So I'm going to go ahead and put us together.
So this is something that your dad had a hand in.
Aww.
And he really wanted me to present this to you while you were baking.
Oh.
So this is for you. I'll hold the bag if you want to slide it out.
Oh my goodness.
And you'll have to come this way. So
Yes.
I'm gonna,
Should I put it on?
Over.
Oh, should I just go ahead and put it on?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Can you guys see this? It's way too cute. Obviously, you all can see that it's an apron. Look. Oh my goodness, it's also a...
So, yep.
Looky there, it has my logo.
You
It says...
are official.
Officially what? Look, and an apron. Oh, how sweet.
So you can tell them.
And look, it says fluff your flour. You guys know how I always say, make sure you fluff your flour. So these has to just come up.
Yep.
So, how sweet.
Oh. Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I need to get some more of these, guys. What do you think? So sweet.
Yep, if anyone's interested, we'll have to see if we can make that happen.
Absolutely. Oh, Leanne just said, if you all would like one of these, let me know. The fluff your flour. That's so cute. Thank you so much. It's so sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Aw.
Love you.
Love you too.
So now I'm going to go ahead and take the cookies. I'll bring you guys back down. Oh, I'm glad we did the red food coloring before this. Oh, let me get the... How sweet. Okay. Now you guys can see. All right. Okay, go ahead and take these off. Let them cool. All right. And look how gorgeous they are. So just a little bit of a twist on the classic peanut butter blossom. Just we have a red velvet. Beautiful. I think they're so pretty, the red. These would be beautiful on a Christmas cookie platter. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Leanne and I have a big goal that we've set for myself, and that's I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. So if you all could help out with that, I would really appreciate it. So we're doing really well with that. So hope you all enjoy this recipe. Let me know if you make it, and take good care.